What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another daily YouTube video where we cover the market, our trades, and the content from EA. And there's a lot to talk about today. We have leaks, we have a great showdown, and we have a ton of investments. So make sure you stay to the end of the video, as there's going to be a ton of investments you can make on Friday before 6 p.m. content. And I'll be showing you them all on this video. Let's get straight into it. First of all, we have the showdown, and it is Mr. Weghorst. 4-star, high, can play striker or centre forward, obviously Dutch. Honestly, some really good stats here. Honestly, I think this is going to be a really good card. Pace isn't even terrible. His shot power is 96, which I love. His shooting is decent as well. Vision is really good and his short passing is good. His reactions and composure, which are two very key stats of FIFA cards. Composure and reaction, the most important dribbling stats in my opinion, are above 95 each. And 93 ball control, which is decent. His dribbling's a bit low and stuff, but I would give him an engine. And his physicals are crazy, 97 strength, 93 aggression, 90 stamina, and 90 jumping. Not to mention he is 6'6". High is a bit of an L, but this card will be crazy at being crossed into. Has he got any traits? Probably got like power header or something. Power header as his trait. And that's coming in at a solid price of, right now, 370k. I would hold out until the weekend if you want to do this SBC. And then we have his counterpart, which is of course Harvey Elliott. Who's right here. Liverpool player, 5-star, 4-star, which is decent. However, the stats are slightly underwhelming. He can play some cool positions too, but very underwhelming stat in terms of shooting. He needed about +5 shooting, and then this card was crazy. Other than that, it's a decent centre mid. If you're a Liverpool fan, you probably do it. Other than that, you probably don't. Very good traits, 3 great traits there. That are very important. 3 squads here as well, 83, 85, 87. I believe it's the same price. 370k as well. Again, I would wait until at least Friday after content to do this, when fodder hopefully drops a little bit. Other than that, I don't think we got any content. We got marquee matchups, but like, who really cares at this point? Blah blah blah. We don't care about marquee matchups around here. We don't really do that stuff. Now let's get on to the big part of the video, which is all the leaks that we've got, and there's a ton of them, and also all the trades we're making, because there's even more of those. So be ready, because it's gonna be a relatively long video where I'm gonna be talking a lot, just like every video. And let's get straight into the leaks. So I don't even know what I covered on yesterday's video. I think I must have covered Ginola. Actually, I was probably recording while this came out. So Ginola is coming. He's going to be a Liverpool player. Newcastle player, as you can tell by the kit, and will upgrade based on Liverpool. Newcastle, sorry, Harvey Elliott, that's got me confused. But yeah, it's going to be a crazy card, very expensive. We have a leaked Abedi Pele, who's going to be Marseille links. And we've got Capdevila, who we think is Villarreal. And then we also have random packs, Harry Kewell, who's going to be a Leeds player. That's how they're going to do the upgrade system based on that club. Then you got Alexis Sanchez for Marseille. I'm just going to fly through these because there's so many. Depay is going to be the SBC. A decent card, but not for me, as I hated his showdown in the World Cup. His World Cup was only like 86 or 87 and it was horrible. Here's the first real big card, and it's Llorente. This card's going to be very expensive and very crazy because, well, he's always good in game, and he can play right back too, which is very useful. He'll be expensive though, in my opinion. Isaac, obviously Newcastle, 4-star, 5-star, very useful card. Hopefully not too expensive, but could do very well. Although he comes for the bench. Dele Alli, a bit of a random one here. Paying for, is that Fenerbahce these days? Yeah, that's Fenerbahce, right? Oh, that's Besiktas, sorry. Hell. No one really cares, that'll be fodder. Fabian, yet another centre mid from PSG, which is just an L for that investment if anyone tried to do that. On Vitinha or whoever else there was, whoever did Solar. And we have a huge boy here, Mr. Saliba. He's actually on the loading screen and it's 85 pace. This is gonna be a game-breaking card with a potential +4 as well, which is obviously unlikely, but +3 is likely. The objective Guri, maybe Spence will do well as a link, but I don't really like it. I think it's a trash card. No one's gonna do it. Skriniar, this card will be sneakily very good in game and will probably perform very well, as he's very good. His gold card apparently is very good. Angelino has been leaked to come as a left wing back. We don't know who's in team 1 and who's in team 2 at this point, but there's definitely 2 teams. We have this guy, NDA, again, kind of mid. And then we got these 3 cards. We got Miller, Lorient, and Trimmel. All basically fodder, but we gotta have the fodder, boys. Here is the official loading screen. Let's pull this up here for you so it's a bit clearer. That's gonna be Fabian. That's going to be French striker. There's no way that's Guri, right? Well, that is going to be Saliba with 85 pace. Guri? No, who's striker? Oh, wait, is that? Oh, well, that's Ginola. You can tell Ginola by the different design. These are the regular ones, and this is the hero design. So that's basically that. Now let's get into some trades because there are a lot of trades for us to look at, and I would like you to buy these before 6 p.m. on Friday, as I believe the low point before Team of the Year on a Friday is after 6 p.m. After Team of the Year, the low point is always before 6 p.m. So it flips after Team of the Year. So it's back to our regular thing where we will be buying cards every Friday, in my opinion, before 6 p.m. And you don't want to go into 6 p.m. not holding any cards. You probably want to be all in before 6. And that's probably what I'm going to go back to. Right, so now we're on to the road to the finals. And there's obviously a few favorites that I have here. I'm just going to quickly show you what I posted on the Patreon today. Make my life a hell of a lot easier. Here are all the prices I like. If you want to pause the video right now, you can pause the video and you can see all the prices. This is the kind of content you get in the Patreon where I post buy prices for all the cards that I like. These are prices I'm happy with anyone buying. Pause the video right now, and those are the buy prices. If they're valid, I'm more than happy for you to buy these right now. But yeah, Patreon link is in the description if you want to sign up right now for tips like that. But yeah, just looking at these cards, we have seen some dips, but overall, they're actually all holding quite well now. Seems like the lowest point has passed. We'll see if we get any panic before 6 p.m. on Friday. If you do get any panic, I will gladly buy any of the cards at the price I've just shown you. 250k for a towel is literally beautiful. 600k Phillips, he's holding well. Even Fofana's not taking a dip. And I'd expect Fofana to start doing well now, as an 85 pace Saliba is not going to be cheap, so there'll be no competition there, in my opinion. Nuno Mendes, I picked one up as well. I like him at like 520 or lower. Marlon 105 is perfect, but I think 110 is all you're going to get at this point. Aim for 108, I would say. Chiesa, I picked up one of these as well. Honestly, I picked up some really good prices today, so I'm happy with what I've done so far. I'll show you everything I've got. But yeah, the road to the finals do look like good investments, but we do have some extra investments you can make. And these are a couple investments due to the showdown. So first of all, Malacia, and then we also have, where is Mr. Trent? The Trent's not performing as well right now. This is currently 1.5 hours after content. Trent's not performing the best. He was clearly over-invested in due to the showdown, and Harvey Elliott's quite underwhelming, so he's not actually performing so well. However, he goes out of packs. He was in packs as a best of. Before that, he was almost, what, 450k at one point? So I'd expect this card to steadily rise to 300k, and hopefully Elliott does help that, because Elliott is still 5-star, 4-star, so hopefully that gives him some additional help. But the big boy that I really do like is Malacia. 400k on PlayStation, 420 on PC. Feel free to buy those prices if you can get it. I managed to pick up a 400 and I'm very happy with that. I probably hold this just like it's a road to the final, just as I posted here in my Patreon. Weghorst looks crazy, and I really think people are going to be hyping him up, and this is obviously a great link, club and nation, and obviously a hype player in real life. I really do like that as an investment. We have seen, I should warn you, a massive dip on the really high tier cards. Let's look at Lucio, for example. Lucio is down a ton. He's down to 2.05. Look how high this card was. This card was actually at a peak of like, crazy peak of 2.7, but really at 2.5. He's down 600k in the space of how many days? That's Tuesday. Today's Thursday when I'm filming this, so you can see the kind of drop we're getting. We've seen a huge drop on Team of the Year, Team of the Years as well, like Kevin De Bruyne. Basically, these cards have done nothing but go up for how long, right? Since they basically went out of packs, they've just been going up and up, and now we're finally getting cards which can replace these cards, and people on the budget who can afford these cards. This card is 4 mil, he's down 500k. We'll be swapping over to cards like Ginola to try out new cards, or cards which I think are more meta or more fun and new. But these Team of the Years are probably all going to come down in my opinion. And I think most meta or very OP expensive cards are going to start coming down for the rest of this FIFA now. I don't see any reason to hold any of these cards, and I wouldn't do it anymore. Because after this promo we have Foot Birthday, which is crazy hype, and then we're just getting closer and closer to the Team of the Season where you get better or the same endgame cards. So I'd be ready to sell, and in honesty, if you haven't sold yet, think about getting out if you see any sort of little rise. I do not like holding any expensive cards at this current moment in time. Let me see if there's any other investments on the popular page that I've missed. Icons are down a ton as well. Let me show you a crazy icon here, not Makalele. I'll just click that to get me on the search page. Look at even R9. R9 Prime, right? So this is probably one of, if not the best card in the game. He's 9.9 mil. Look how high he was a few days ago. I mean, he was at a peak of 11 mil. So you can see the top tier stuff is really crashing with cards like Ginola coming. Maybe this is a good buy for a short term flip. A long term, I do not like it with the birthday around the corner. Is there anything else here? Here's my Trent saying I'm holding him like a road to the final. This is the upgrade system, of course, which I'm sure I showed on yesterday's stream. I hope I did anyway, but yeah, there's the, if you want to pause it there, you can have a look. I did post a tip today. It was Marlon that I like at around 105, yeah. That was a sub tip for today. Other than that, the main focus should be your road to the finals. They're already showing great strength. You need to be buying these before 6 p.m. content. Don't wait until after content, trust me. You do not want to be left behind and you don't want to be left like being late. I know I always say it's better to be late than early. In this situation, you'd rather be early than late because I think you're running out of time every bit of time you leave longer, sorry, to buy. That was terrible English. But yeah, let me show you some of the cards I have picked up myself. So as you can see, I only have 2.3 mil, and that's because I have a lot of trends. We have a Martinelli. I picked him up as just as Saliba got leaked, 1.03. He is currently sat at 1.05, it says. 1.05. I really like this card as an investment anyway, just for the hype into the game. Loads of trends at 230. Here's a Martial 1.13, of course. I got that yesterday on the video, if you guys saw. And then, oh, there's a 235 there. I don't know when I bought that. That was a bit silly. Yeah, the rest, they should be under 230. They should be 230 or lower already. And I'm holding for out packs. Here's my Chiesa I bought for 770, which obviously I think is a great price. Malacia got 400k snipe. Vitals, picked up a ton of Vitals today, which I'll show you. 597 on Calvin Phillips. I think he's going to do really good. But yeah, I managed to pick up a ton of Vitals today at around 250k. There's one at 254, which I picked up last night. But yeah, Vital, I think I have like 15 at 250k. Doesn't look like he's going back to that price even by the time you watch this video. If he is, I would buy him. And then of course, we do have some Fafanas too. As I told you, I think Fafanas are starting to look strong now. With that huge pace on Saliba, I think it's going to be much more expensive while also being a live card. And we have Nuno Mendes. I picked up 522, sorry. Those are all my investments. I see no reason to panic sell any of them. I'm not even listing them, to be honest, because I don't want these tiles to sell. If I had to pick my favorite investments from this road to the final, it probably is honestly cards like Martinelli. Martinelli performed as my best card the other day. He just snuck up like 200-300k, and his return on investment was much better than other cards. Vital at 250 is a steal. See that tonight. I'm probably going to send the rest of my coins, but like he's 265, and I don't think he's coming down. You might need to turn your attention elsewhere to other cards which haven't moved. Marlon hasn't moved too much. Fofana is starting to move. Raspadori at 270 is a bargain if that's actually true. We're going to go take a look on the game right now. If he's there, I'm going to buy another card on the video. Make a habit of this. Take a look. Raspadori. Boom. 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 I don't think it's going to be there though. Okay, there's some undercuts there. 274. I'm trying to get 270. We'll see quickly. We'll give it like 10 searches. If nothing comes up, I'll just leave it and try and do it off stream. 270 I'm more than happy to buy. 275 isn't a terrible price. However, Napoli don't play this week, so I'm not huge on this card at all. However, he is showing incredible strength, not to mention there's only about 15k tax on this kind of a card. So if he goes to 290 or higher, you're pretty much making profit, which I'm okay with. But as you can see, nothing is popping. 275, I got a bit excited there, so I won't buy it right now. Just looking at his graph though, he went up 285. He's definitely on a low fluctuation, but I'm trying to get 270. That's the sweet spot in my opinion and my favorite price on him. I really like Nuno Mendes, as I think PSG are going to be very hyped in the lead up to their game. But in all honesty, you saw the prices here. I posted here. Feel free to use any of these prices, and if you see them before 6 p.m, I'd buy them. If you can't, patience is the key, but try and get them as close to the price as possible. In my opinion, all the road to the finals you want, you need to buy before 6 p.m. Trust me, because people will be waiting, and you don't want to be caught waiting with everyone else. Trust me, because when everyone goes together, they fly. Whether they fly and come back down, they might not come back down to the lows they currently are at. I'll be telling everyone to buy before 6 p.m. I have like, what, how many coins do I have? I have something like 13.5 mil and I have 2.3 mil left already. So you can already bet that probably by the end of tonight, which is, I'm filming this on Thursday night, I'll have spent all my coins before you guys even see this video. So yeah, other than that, thank you for watching the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it and you found it informative. Trading road to the finals is really easy. You're just going to hold them now until their games. Ideally target cards to play this week. Simple, easy money. Go all in. Pick whoever you want. I've put all those cards there I showed on that list. I'm more than happy for you to invest in. But yeah, other than that, like, subscribe, share the video, leave a comment. Love in the comments. Thank you to you all. Join the free trading Discord, link in the description. Sign up to the Patreon if you want the most tips, or subscribe to my Twitch channel for extra tips too. And I also stream daily on Twitch at 2:30 p.m. and 10 p.m. UK time every single day. Thank you for watching everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.